Thank you very much. Can we have this yellow lights off? I can see the people. Yeah, thanks. And a good friend, Sri Raghunandan, our guest of honor, all the way from Doha, Qatar, Principal, Mrs. Astan of These, the Principal of the Jain Heritage Cambridge School, Kondapur, Dr. Mona Mehdi, Joint Secretary of the Academic Council of JGI Schools, Mrs. Lalita, Principals from the neighboring school for JGI in Hyderabad, Shamirpet, Mrs. Rahila, all the parents, friends in the parent community, guests from other schools and managements, Mr. Raja from Vignan Education Society and Sri Prakash, who run a school at Huzur Nagar in Suryapet district by the name of Pearl Infinity International School, and many more educators, academicians, teachers, media people, students, and our own team members, Team JGI, who are away from the stage and the program area for their duties. Well, if I have to start talking, I was wondering what should I speak about today? Because if I have to talk about the theme, Incredible India, my students will be unhappy because they have prepared a whole 90-minute program for you. And if I start talking about it, they will not like it. If I have to talk about parenting, two academicians here will definitely not agree and also not be happy because they deal with children daily in and out, and they are like, why are you talking and who are you to talk about? That's our forte. If I have to talk about India and its glory, the author will feel bad because he has the copyright and the domain expertise for the great Indian treasure. And I must say that all of you, if you get some time and get your hand on that book, do read. I read it, I think 6-7 years ago, Raghu, when you first actually brought the book 7-8 years ago. Around 6-7 years ago, I read that book, and I was just telling him when I was sitting there down, this program, this theme, we wanted to do it in the year 2021. But you know what happened in 2021? So thanks to COVID, we could not present it in front of you. But today, we are here to present not exactly the book, but our interpretation of the book. But more importantly, the research and the work and the kind of effort which has gone in bringing together those facets of India to our forefront. And I say that it did not happen in 2021 for a good reason, because now we have the rest of our times to do more research and interpret this book and the glory of India in our own way. People celebrate India, and especially they celebrate India more so out of India. And I know some of you and majority of you who travel either for vacations or for business purposes or for your own other reasons, you have seen how people have changed their perspective and the way they look at us as Indians and India as a country. We have less time or we have more time, but we don't believe in the fact that we have time. And what are we doing with the time which we already have? So what I want to tell you and leave you today is, you have the time, whatever it is, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, give time to the people who matter to you in your life. It may be anybody. Give time to the people who matter to you. That is the most important thing, and I think this is a very universal message. It's applicable to me, it's applicable to all of you, it's applicable to children, it's applicable to even bypassers who are hearing this. If they are hearing while they are driving, it is applicable even to them. So let us give time to the people who matter to us in our lives, and give it unconditionally, give it wholeheartedly, give it with lot of attention. Don't sit there and say, I'm giving time to you. Don't have to tell that. They should tell you, thank you for giving me your time. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for making me a part of your life. I think that's the message with which I leave you. Thank you very much for giving your time to us today. Thank you.